So, the Kerdashev Scale. Within the next 100 to maybe 150 years, we'll know if we're going to perish or thrive. Will we survive and make it to a Type 1 civilization, or will we perish as a Type 0? Experts assert as the civilization becomes more larger and more advanced, its energy needs increase rapidly. With this in mind, the Kerdashev Scale was developed as a way of measuring the civilization's technological advancement based upon how much usable energy it has at its disposal. The Kerdashev Scale was meant to measure three types of civilizations. Type 0 is what we are in now, Type 1, Type 2, as well as Type 3, and in certain cases, we'll also reach a Type 4 and a Type 5 civilization. A Type 1 civilization is 10 to the 16th power W, Type 2, 10 to the 26th power W, and the Type 3, 10 to the 36th power W. And some other ones, a Type 4 would be 10 to the 46th power W. And then a Type 5 is all available energy in our known universe. Let me just mention, we are still a Type 0 civilization. We're about 80% of the way there. A Type 1 civilization has complete mastery of all energy, as well as the neighboring star, on our home planet. A Type 2 civilization. We are not even close to this, maybe a few thousand years out. A Type 2 civilization. The ability to harness all the energy from its host star, aka our sun. Okay. In a Type 1 civilization, we're using solar panels to help gather all the energy from the sun. But in a Type 2 civilization, we're using all the energy that the sun can actually make. Hypothetically speaking, we're talking about a Dyson sphere. This device, as you would call it, would encompass every single inch of the star, gathering most, if not all, of its energy output and transferring it to a planet for later use. Alternatively, if fusion power, the mechanism that powers a star, had been mastered by the race, a reactor on a truly immense scale could be used to satisfy the needs. What would all this energy mean in a Type 2 civilization? If humans survived long enough to reach the status and a moon-sized object entered our solar system on a collision course with our little blue planet, we'd have the ability to vaporize it out of our existence, or if we had the time, we could move our planet, completely dodging it. But let's say we didn't want to move Earth. Are there any other options? Well, yes. Yes. Okay, so far, we went from having complete control over our planet to having complete control over our sun. So what comes next? A Type 3 civilization, where species then becomes galactic travelers with knowledge of everything having to do with energy, resulting in them becoming a master race. In terms of humans, hundreds of thousands of years of evolution, both biological and mechanical, may result in the inhabitants of this Type 3 civilization being incredibly different from what the human race is as we know it. At this stage in Type 3 civilization, we would have developed colonies of robots that are capable of self-replication. Their population may increase into the millions as they spread across our galaxy, colonizing star after star after star. And these beings might build Dyson spheres all across our galaxy. And as time went on, eventually, so on and so forth, Type 4 and Type 5, complete masters of the universe, hypothetically speaking. Laws of physics, though. There are some problems that can be faced by Type 3 into a Type 4 civilization. Laws of physics. Particularly light speed travel. That is, unless they somehow develop a warp speed drive or something of the rather, they still will not be able to reach the farthest stars out there. To note, Kerdashev himself only put 0, 1, 2, and 3 on his scale. Type 4 and Type 5 are from other physicists.